You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and this is A Romantic Night by ASMR Theresa. Now, she seems to be kind of like new. I believe she only came up in the last month-ish. She has around 200 subs right now. But I really like this channel. So, what this is going to be is what I call a mini review. I don't really have a better name for it. I could call it React and Review or something like that. But basically what a mini review is it may not necessarily be shorter than a regular review, although it probably will be. Basically what it is for my normal reviews, I have notes. I write down notes, I write down the highlights, I write down the rating, I write down the structure, I write down the art. I write down all of those things before I actually do the video, and then I read my notes and read the transcript and rewatch the video, and then I give you the review with everything that I've, prepared beforehand. What a mini review is basically I just watch it, and then I just talk. So I'm going to try and review it without any notes, without any preparation, without anything, and including the rating. I will give a rating for this, and I'm just going to pop out of my head. It's just going to, it's not planned. So that's basically what it is. It's kind of like a react and review or something like that. But this one, for the most part, in the case for summarizing it, it starts with your girlfriend talking to her sister on the phone. Apparently her sister was going to come over with her boyfriend, but that failed, and I guess you were going to have some kind of like drunk night or bar night or something like that, but that failed. So in this case, you basically just relax between each other and just stay home, and you watch movies. You watch Stranger Things, which I've never seen Stranger Things. Hair coming out of control. Okay, there we go. Watch Stranger Things. Oh, man. We haven't had problems like this since the old days. What's going on? What's going on, boy? But, in that case, what happens is that you watch Stranger Things, and she says, she initially says it's her favorite show, but then she says, maybe not really my favorite show, but having you lean on me is, what makes it so enjoyable and whatnot. But it goes from there to her suggesting movies, I think, and from then on, she just says, we have all week to relax, so you don't need to worry about a thing. Everything is, good and settled for. So from that point, it, just goes to near the end there where you go and sit in bed. Well, you have some smooching before that, then you go and sit in bed with each other, and then you kind of just sleep, sit under the covers, and, then you fall asleep. So, really, that's the structure, and the structure, for the most part, is simple. The structure is basically just meant to carry the quips and the elements of the scenario to calm you down, very much a comfort audio. And in this case, what you get out of that is the smooch part and the end part where you're on the bed. Those are probably the two highlights of it. As usual, second half better than the first half. Smooches were good. Smooches were good, and we haven't talked about smooching in a while, but I thought the smooches were definitely on the upper end good, because with smooches, again, a lot of times you have two kinds of things. You have these kind of like weak smooches, or these light smooches, and then you have like the juicy smooches that I call them. So like May definitely goes generally for some less juicy smooches, this more light kind of thing, whereas like Teacup Audio or something, I don't know, maybe Luscious Noise ASMR, something like that, go for a more juicy kind of thing. More so like Teacup. Luscious Noise, I think, is the best smoocher in all of ASMR. If you want my opinion. Luscious Noise ASMR, I think, is the best among all the smoochers. I have not heard one that I think is better at the craft, personally. But this was good. This was a good middle ground. And it was some nice smooching. I like that one. Definitely more in the range I like personally. So thought that was good. Another thing is you also had a nice sound when they went under the covers. That was a good sound. And you had this kind of background tone thing, which definitely sounded edited. Like when the video ended, it faded out. So I'm under the impression that that was a background element. That specific sound there that I heard. And it was good. It was good, and you should do that. You know, if you have a little thing you put in that you won't notice without headphones, that's a nice little ASMR thing. So, you know, that was good. And for the most part, that was the strength of this video, was that. You know, those quips and that calming element of it. Second half better than the first half, I will say. So, art is just like this hotel, or not hotel, what do you call it? A dorm window outshot thing, skyscraper maybe thing, upper view, you know, this kind of thing. And, you know, no anime art or whatever, just is what it is. And, yeah, that's what I'll say. So, you know. Yeah, so did I miss anything? No, you know, it's just, oh, well, there was a part where she did go on a nice tirade at the end about, I'm just looking at the YouTube transcript right now, just to see what the ending specifically was, to see if I missed a point. That's the only notes I get, is just a YouTube thing. But, she goes on this nice part where she talks about how she loves you and her, like, kind of commitment to you and whatnot. I would have memorized it and be able to, like, recite it to you and whatnot and tell you how good it is if it were a normal case. But I'll just say that point was great. The way it ended. Was great. You know, she talks about cuddles, very wholesome overall. I was under the impression this would be kind of a more lewd thing. For the most part, wholesome, good. I was definitely a fan of that. So, I loved how it went. And I can recommend it. Smooches were good, you know, and smooches are not necessarily unwholesome. So, you know, I was going to say, I was thinking this wholesome rate was going to be a 4 out of 5 because of the smooches, but no. Those were good smooches, they were wholesome smooches. So, I'll make up the rating now. Thin air, no notes on it. So, the rating, I'm going to say, audio 4 out of 5, wholesome rating 5 out of 5, overall rating 8 out of 10? Rank, great. Great, yeah, okay. So that's what I'll say on that. I'm not very fast at coming up with the ratings, to be honest. I'm very autistic about making sure it's right, but that's what I'm giving you right now. So this is a mini review, and I'll probably do more of these. I'll just be like, hey, I have this video that I want to review, but I don't have time to write notes for it, so here you go, mini review. I'll just talk and whatever. And, you know, there you go. So that's this. ASMR Theresa, a fan, wanted to get that out. And, you know, there you go. So, I'm Spaghetti King. Thanks for watching. I love you all, and farewell.